My name is Gary Young, and I'm a partner here at Skurinsky Hollenbeck with special emphasis in labor and employment law.
Today's question is, what is ERISA? ERISA, abbreviated E-R-I-S-A, is the Employee Retirement Income Security Act of 1974. It's a federal statute, and as its name implies, governs and regulates employee pension plans and retirement plans. However, what many people do not realize is that this statute, ERISA, also governs and regulates most other employee benefit plans, such as health insurance, long-term and short-term disability insurance, life insurance and accidental death and dismemberment insurance plans. You cannot immediately file a lawsuit. You must appeal to the plan administrator and follow the procedures for filing that appeal and follow their timelines. If it requires 2 levels of appeal, you should do that. If you fail to do this, many times your case will simply be dismissed from court, or if the judge does hear your case, will not listen to any of the evidence that you might have otherwise provided to the plan administrator. He or she will not listen to new evidence.
If an employer provides these type of benefits to its employees, it must comply with ERISA. ERISA covers everything from required plan provisions to how plans must be administered. Subtitle B, which are the regulatory provisions, include the following. Title I, Reporting and Disclosure. Title II, Participation and Vesting. Title III, Funding. Title IV, Fiduciary Responsibility. And Title V, Administration and Enforcement. Responsibility over these titles is divided between the U.S. Department of Labor and the IRS.
ERISA, the Employment Retirement Income Security Act, and it covers everybody, from the CEO to the secretary, from the dock worker to the salesperson. If you get your medical, life, or disability insurance from your employer, you're covered under ERISA, unless you work for the government, a school, or a church, and you didn't get your benefits from a union. Man, that's a mouthful. Most people, 99% of America, have no idea about ERISA. They have no idea how it applies. I get to argue to a federal judge, not a state judge, not your local state court, but under ERISA, you're going to bring your federal action in federal court.
Back in the 70s, you can remember that we had a lot of small employers, maybe regional employers, and then when all of a sudden the economy started really growing and we had employers who had employees in multiple states, the ability to treat them all uniformly became a real problem. So we didn't want a system where an employee in Ohio for the same corporation would get less benefit than the employee in New York. And so ERISA was the answer.